Welcome back to another episode of Industries Podcast. We're back with CLB. We don't have all of CLB, but most of CLB is here. We have Money, T-Mac. Today's episode is going to be very light. We're just going to talk about what we experienced today, what we went through, what's going on in the city, what's going on in music. Nothing too crazy. Y'all going to have a short one today. It's not going to be like the last episode where we were in it and we had topics and stuff going on. But like I said, we're back at it again. Y'all going to see us more often, maybe once a week, depending how everything goes. But we're in the process. I know I didn't explain it last time, but we in a different setting than I have previously. I'm in my house. I have an apartment. I've been here for almost about a year now. So let's get it started. Let's have a good time. Let's have a conversation. That's what it is for. That's what we're here for, to have a conversation, just to chill, just to let the people know what's going on between us and then between the city of Houston. So let's just go. Let's just jump into it. So Money, what were we on today? What we're doing? What was happening?
So today we kind of wanted to get together because they had the Foodieland festival over at NRG. So we like most people, we like to eat different foods, enjoy food. So we went over there to NRG and went to different booths, supported local businesses or whatever, and just tried different foods. So.
What was your experience like? What do you rate it? What's something you ate that you like? All right, this is something I recommend. This is something I don't recommend.
Well, first of all, I can say that it was packed as hell. Packed. So first of all,
getting in was crazy.
Yeah, when you get there, it was a long ass line just to get in.
Hold on. Tell them about how we got in. Tell them about that.
Tell them about that. So basically, we had the idea.
The thing about us, we like doing last minute things. We don't plan we don't plan a lot ahead of time.
Nah,
that's our issue. But go ahead.
Yeah, we was like, all right, you can buy tickets at the door. So we were like, all right, bet. So we just pulled up.
At least we thought.
Yeah,
at least we thought.
We thought. So we pulled up. We was like, all right, we're gonna buy the tickets at the door. Then T-Mac, I think you got on your phone, right?
Yeah,
you looked it up. Tickets was sold out for the rest of the day.
Hey, me and T-Mac got a story about that. We could bring that up too.
All the way sold out. So we like, damn, what we gonna do? And the line was long as hell. So we asked one of the attendants that was working. We was like, hey, bro, can we still buy tickets at the door? He was like, you can get in line and see for yourself. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to wait an hour and then get to the front and they
gonna let me in.
So we was like, damn, bro, what should we do? So we was kind of thinking, like, damn, I don't know if we want to wait that long just to get to the front and be like, nah. So I started thinking, I was like, man, what if we buy some tickets for Sunday? Because today's Saturday, so we like, we can buy some Sunday.
They had slots. They had time slots.
Sunday slots.
And all of Saturday was already sold out.
Saturday was booked. So I was like, what if we buy some Sunday tickets, get in line and scan those? I don't think they check it for like the exact
It's just like a GA.
slot.
It's like a GA ticket.
Yeah, it's like you pay for it, you scan your ticket, you get in. So he was like, it's only $7. So we was like, let's just buy them tickets, and if we can't get in, we can't get in. So we waited in that long ass line, got to the front. When we got to the front, we was like, ooh. We got to the front. All right, which security guard we going to? We were picking and choosing. Yeah. He got a COVID mask, and he ain't gonna let us in. He gonna look at the time slots. I'm like, he's looking like he be on his job real tough.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't gonna let us in. So we had to pick the right one. We went to him. Went over there, got there, we was like, please. We didn't
even look him in the eye, he scanned each ticket, we just walked.
I had my phone down just like this, just looking sideways.
That nigga said, 1, 2, 3, y'all good.
We said, oh! So for the whole time we was in line, we were anxious. We're like, oh, we might not get in. We waiting this whole time just for us not to get in. We're smelling the food. We haven't eaten all day.
Yeah.
Bro, we starved ourselves all day just because we knew we were coming to this event. We knew all the food that was going to be there. So we're like, all right, let's just not eat. We're going to eat when we get there. We'll have we get the full experience. But we didn't even know who was going to get in. So when we finally got in, everybody was like, all right, now it's time to indulge. Now it's time to eat.
Yeah.
We walked around for like maybe 10, 15 minutes just to try to scope everything out. It's a big festival. It's just think if you from Houston, you know about the rodeo. Just think about the rodeo, but just food. Take away all the carnival, take away all the little games and stuff, and just put the food in there. That's basically what it was.
Yeah.
So it was a fun event. What'd you end up eating? Money. What did you eat that you were like, all right? What you had, was it good? Was it not good? Or
Yeah. So, like he said, we walked around for like 10, 15 minutes just trying to see like what was available or whatever. And so we walking around seeing different things, and I was like, bam, there goes some lobster rolls. I was like, I gotta get them.
We seen the big picture. We said, oh,
yeah.
lobster rolls.
Cause I'm a fan of seafood, so I was like, we gotta get the lobster. I done had some good ass lobster rolls in New York City, so I was like, I'm gonna compare them to them, see what they talking about. So that was the first thing we got in line for.
That was pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey.
They hit. They were a little small. I mean, it's the pricing. You already know the pricing gonna be crazy like the rodeo. Rodeo always overcharge everything. So the Foodieland is the same thing, overcharging everything.
And they got us too, cause we was looking at the pricing on the menu and it was like lobster roll $20. So I was like, ugh,
That's steep. Just for lobster roll.
I was like, I want to pay $20 for lobster roll. So we kind of waited around and seen, and some people came out the line and I looked at their lobster roll and I was like, for the size of that, $20?
I was like, nah, that ain't it.
I was like, nah. But then we kept reading, and then they had a lobster roll combo for $25. So I'm like, an extra $5, I can get fries and a drink.
Run that.
I was like, that's a decent deal.
That sounds a little bit more reasonable.
Yeah. That deal right there was reasonable, but 20 for a straight lobster roll, I was like, nah. So we was like, we might as well wait and get the combo. So
yeah, so we all had the lobster roll, but me and T-Mac ate a little bit more than just lobster roll.
But how y'all like the lobster roll? How you like it, T-Mac?
Hey.
What was your rating? What was your rating?
It was good. It wasn't magnificent, but it was pretty good. So I give it like an 8.8. It was.
What? I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking 8.8 exactly.
I ain't gonna lie. It was pretty fire, so I gotta give it like an 8.8, bro.
That's exact. No, I ain't gonna lie. That's exactly what I was gonna give it. Like dead ass 8.8, like on the dot.
That's crazy.
Teammate, what do you think? But honestly, I haven't had a lot of lobster rolls. I'm gonna be 100. Like I haven't had like a decent lobster roll. So this for me, trying this was like, alright, it's kind of my first time getting into it and trying it out. But it was fire though.
My thing is, I think the lobster could have been a little more buttery. I think the lobster was a little more buttery.
It was a little chewy.
A little more buttery, a little more butter flavor. I probably would have gave it like a 9.5.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm kind of on the same scale as them. I would say like an 8.8, 8.9. It was very good. Yeah. The Slappy Mama seasoning though took it to the next level.
And
without that Slappy Mama and that
sriracha mayo, you had to season it. You had to put a little seasoning to it. Yeah. I think if it was at a restaurant, like a sit down restaurant where it wasn't so many people and they weren't like rushing their order and just giving a whole bunch of feeding a whole bunch of people, it would the quality of it would have been a lot better. So that's why I think it would have been like a 9-ish around there. But because of the circumstances we're in, there's a lot of people that are just trying to go in and out, in and out, in and out. They're just like throwing this shit in. So 8.8, it was still fire though. I'm not gonna lie. It was still good. It was still good.
I definitely recommend it, and I would definitely eat that shit.
And also, I don't know if we said it in the beginning, but we went. It's called Foodieland. Foodieland's kind of like a festival. I guess I don't know how to explain it. Mm-hmm. I guess it's like a festival that goes city to city in Texas.
It's based off of
everywhere. Yeah, they might. Yeah,
it's everywhere. I think.
So they have, but the one right now is in Houston. They're gonna be in Dallas. They're gonna be in different cities. I don't know if y'all can look it up, but it just happened to be in Houston this weekend, and they were promoting it left and right all over Instagram, Twitter, all that. So that's why we wanted to go check it out. But what else did we eat there? We had other stuff.
So we had the katsu
bao burger sandwich.
Yeah.
That was it was good. It was good. Hey, I'm gonna give you my opinion.
No, it was good.
But just
like
dry.
It was missing something.
It was missing something. Yeah. I think it was too much bun. I think it was too much bao.
The bao bun was way too thick.
Yeah, it was super thick. Yeah. And then the chicken it tasted good. It just didn't have enough. I don't know if it was enough sauce or enough coleslaw. I don't know what it was, but overall, I think it was a cool like concept.
It was
different. It was very different, but it was good. Go ahead.
I can say I didn't try that. So what is that? Is that Korean food?
Or? It's Japanese.
Japanese.
Yeah, katsu Japanese. Okay. Yeah, it's just think about a fried chicken basically. Is what it
you guys had Jinya?
Yeah.
Like you had the Jinya bun?
I had the bun.
So it's like the bun. It's literally the Jinya bun. The bun itself, not the meat.
It's like a steamed bun.
Yeah, steamed bun. And fried chicken with pickled vegetables and sauce.
Yeah, it's kind of like your Kentucky, your Nashville hot chicken sandwich, but with different buns.
Different buns. Yeah.
But it was a good twist to it. They had all kinds of different stuff. They had fried squid. A lot of people were eating fried squid.
I ain't gonna lie, that threw me off.
I thought he was eating a raccoon or something.
The little tentacles was
wild. That looked really creepy.
I thought it was like a claw.
Yeah.
What is
they had what was it? Baby bottles, giant baby bottles about this big.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. If you bought one of them $35 bottles for yourself, You are
You
crazy.
big thirsty.
No.
No alcohol. It was straight tea, lemonade. I don't know whatever they got, whatever the choice they
You have
got.
diabetes. They was
Nah, it was pure sugar.
They was just doing that for the look. If you
Yeah.
if you got one of them big ass
It
bottles,
was a big ass baby
and
bottle.
you're not
Big
sharing
ass
it,
baby
and
bottle.
you're not sharing it, you just
For
doing
yourself,
It.
you greedy. You greedy.
You're trying to be cute. You're trying to be cute. Walk around with some.
Yeah.
Nah.
That shit was expensive. First of all, they advertising free refills. You're not gonna drink it all.
You're not drinking all
You're
that.
not drinking all that. It was a,
By yourself?
what was it?
Hell
What
no.
do you say? Like at least 2 liter?
Bro, what was it? A third? How many ounces?
I don't know how many ounces it was. It was probably like a 2 liter.
Let me look.
Bro, you're not drinking no 2 liter by
Hell
yourself.
no.
Bro.
And then on the top of that is pure sugar, sweet tea,
Yeah.
lemonade, whatever you got, peach. All of it, all the options they had were just pure sugar.
I see couples rocking around with them. She got one, he got one, and it's barely
Yeah.
any missing. I'm like, bro, y'all just walking around with them for no reason.
For no reason. I mean, yeah, I guess it was popular. It was just you know, on the rodeo, there's always that one thing that everybody goes and gets for no
Margarita.
reason, margarita or
Like, to be honest, you could probably share that between like 4 people.
easy. You can get a cup, fill it up with that baby bottle, and everybody can drink out of it.
And that's 4 people with no refill.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
everybody's good.
y'all
Everybody's
good off
good. Yeah.
one.
Like we could have easily shared one and not drank anything
And
else
they
for the rest of the
good.
day.
Like, them hoes was big as hell.
Yeah, if y'all were to see it, I don't know, maybe I could pull up a picture or something, but they're at least like, I ain't gonna lie, no exaggeration, like this big. Like it was almost 2 liters.
Yeah.
It might have been more than 2 liters, honestly, because it was round.
Yeah.
They're like big round.
I didn't understand why they was
They had baby bottles. They had like little animals. They had like piggies, duckies, random stuff. It was I feel like it was very Asian themed throughout the whole event.
That's
the whole
what it's
event
based
was okay. Was it?
Is it?
It's based
I
off.
didn't know that. Yeah.
It's based off of Asian night markets.
Okay, that makes
That's
sense.
actually what it's
Yeah.
very based off of. So
Yeah.
the food, the different vendors, there's
There's a lot of
clothes,
vendors. Yeah.
different
Toys,
types of
anime,
toys,
a lot of anime
movies.
Now that
stuff.
y'all say that, bro.
Yeah, it makes sense now. Yeah, now that I think
Asian
about
night
it.
market.
I just thought
But-
them was the vendors
Yeah,
that tried to
yeah,
get in.
exactly. Yeah, I thought
But-
the people just trying to sell stuff. But
Yeah.
now that I have a overview of it, it was very Asian-esque.
Even when you say like the clothes and stuff too. Like,
Yeah, it was like anime stuff,
Uh-huh.
toys,
Yeah.
jewelry. Kind of was like like Japanese, Asian type of feel to it.
Mhm.
So it wasn't like it wasn't very Americanized for
No.
sure.
But I can say I think like the most common like people I think it was black people.
It was culture. I was
Yeah,
telling when I was
very.
walking in, I was like, if there was nobody that was minority, this thing would have been empty.
Yeah.
It was very cultured,
it was
Hispanic,
a lot of black and
black.
Hispanics there.
Very few minority was there. If I'm being honest, there was hardly any white people there. But
You mean majority?
majority, majority. It was majority wasn't there. But for the most part, anyways, Houston is full of minorities. If you're around the area, and like even if you go to the rodeo, it's mainly minorities that are going and supporting these people. Just because I think for us, we like more supporting those local businesses, those people that are trying to come up. Those restaurants that are not 100% there,
Yeah.
but you're just trying to show them love, things like that. So, but every single restaurant or food place was packed.
Yeah.
There was a line of at least 30 minutes plus for every single vendor that you were gonna go to. It didn't matter what it was. So that was pretty cool too. So I guess it was giving spotlight to all these people, all these local people.
Yeah. You're not gonna get in line and wait less than 20 minutes for
For
anything.
Yeah, it didn't matter. There was birria tacos, there was Hispanic food, Mexican food, there was Japanese, Korean, Cajun, they had frog legs, they had jambalaya, they had the lobster rolls. So they had all kinds of different stuff. So it was very cultural. It was cool to go experience, see different people around the city. But I like the fact that it was super packed. Everybody came out and supported, showed love. So
But not too packed because them lines.
yeah, it was a little overboard. I ain't gonna lie. It was like if you ever been to Houston, the rodeo, it was very like that. But I guess from now on they're probably gonna make it a little bit bigger. Now that they showed how much people showed out,
Yeah.
like I think they didn't expect that many people to come out and show support for that.
Cause how long you waited for your corn dog, bro?
That corn dog was at least
That was the longest thing we waited
that
for,
was
right?
about an
It
hour.
really was.
At least-
That corn dog.
What was it, Korean corn dog I think it's Korean, right?
It's supposed to be like a Korean corn dog.
Yeah.
So you got in one line to order. That order line was probably 20
15-20 minutes.
minutes. So you get to the front, order your corn dog, but then you have to go to the back of another line that's actually
To get your actual
to pick
food.
up your food. And that line moved way slower than actually.
Like 45 minutes?
That one was rapid.
We were in that line for about 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, so in total we waited about an hour.
About an hour.
And he's the only one that got stuff, so we were like just sitting there. And then on top of that, there wasn't many places to sit down. I know they had a little area for people to sit down, like tables and chairs, but it was super packed. It was always overflow. So there's a lot of people there. So yeah, mainly for the most part, we were standing up eating. We were or walking and eating. So it wasn't like we're not sitting down in like a restaurant type thing. But these events, you know, same thing with the rodeo. You kind of know there's not a lot of seating. You go, you eat, you walk around, have a good time. They have music playing, DJ, stage, all that. So it was a good time overall. I think we had a good time. It was fun.
It was cool.
Definitely go back again if they bring it. Whenever they bring it back, I don't know how often they're gonna happen. Once, twice a year. But yeah, that's what that is within the local city. Anything going on between y'all was we have seen throughout the last couple of weeks or so. Just you know.
Ooh, I can't say what y'all think about the Kendrick beef with Drake and Cole.
All right, so we already talked about this topic a little bit. I think we brushed over it last episode, but now it's getting kind of intense. Now it's getting like, all right, now this back and forth.
Since they responded now, it's conversation now.
Yeah, now it's like, all right, whose side are you on, or like, what are you picking? Like, who's in the right, who's in the wrong, or if anybody is even getting called out, if anything.
I think it's all for publicity, honestly.
Yeah, because
for me personally,
because the way I look at it, Kendrick's been that guy for what, the last decade, at least the last 10 years. Drake has been him too. Drake has been on the top of the charts on damn near every single category, whether it's streaming, whether it's albums, #1 hits, tours, whatever it is.
Number one.
Yeah, Kendrick he has lyrical. I think everybody can say that he's one of the #1 lyrical artists. Poetry, that side of the spectrum.
Before Cole?
Hey, Cole's in there too. Look,
Cole's philosophical.
Yeah,
he is philosophical.
Yeah,
Kendrick has depth.
You really gotta sit down and dissect what Cole's talking about. But I think Cole's more of a fan base. If that makes sense, you know. If you like Cole, you like Cole because of him.
Yeah.
But everything like Drake and J. Cole are more like. Just like anybody can get into it, you know.
It's more subjective.
Yeah, it's very more subjective, more commercial-ish compared to J. Cole. J. Cole's more like, all right, if you f with J. Cole, well, I mean, I don't know if we can cuss, but if you fool with J. Cole, you listen to his music, you're a fan.
You're all the way out there with it.
For life.
Yeah. You started.
Whatever he drops, I'm a dedicated fan. There's a lot of artists like that. Artists like Big Sean. If you're a fan, you're a fan.
Yeah.
Outside of that, you don't really listen to Big Sean. I like Big Sean.
I like him too. He look corny.
He corny.
He got corny bars.
But he go crazy sometimes. He go crazy.
So people like that. So different artists in that. There's like a certain category that just hits those artists, and they're in it. But then you have the other one, commercial ones.
Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi is super. I know.
Cardi.
All right, I'm gonna let T-Mac hold his peace.
Look. When it comes to Cardi,
this is his favorite artist, by the way.
It is my favorite artist.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna lie.
I have my say. But I'm gonna let you.
Like, I mean, Cardi fans are like Cole fans. I'm gonna say this: if you like Playboy Cardi, you were all the way there with Playboy Cardi. Okay.
That's my opinion too.
Like that. Exactly.
You can't tell them otherwise.
You can't. You're not convincing them. They might be a little crazy, a little wild. Some are not. Some are. But they're gonna stay dedicated to their fan. The artist.
I can say this like Big Sean. Like how you say he a little corny, yada yada. I agree, he is a little corny, but you can't tell a Playboy Cardi fan.
You can't say he's weird. You can't say you don't understand what he's saying.
You can't tell him
nothing because they speak Cardanese.
Yeah.
Cardanese is a whole different language.
We're gonna come back with a response. No matter what you say about Cardi, we're gonna come back with a response. It is very hard to defend them sometimes because
it is tough.
Sometimes the shit this man be doing is.
But that's the thing about his fan base. They still gonna support him regardless of if he's wearing a thong. I mean, I seen that. He's wild. If you can't see his face, if you don't understand what he's saying. At the end of the day, Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi fans are gonna stick around regardless. Mm-hmm. That's what I like about y'all's fan base. Where his fan base
is dedicated. Like if you're a Cardi fan, then you started back with self-titled. Even before that, when he was
underground Cardi.
Yeah, underground Cardi when he was on SoundCloud. When he was saying the mixtape was about to drop for 2 years and he even dropped one to 2017.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I like that lit.
That is probably one of the best albums ever.
That was solid.
See, that's everybody's favorite Cardi album. That's not
A Cardi fan?
A street,
Cardi fan.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Dalit, and I mean, I like Dalit.
Dalit is good though. It's very streamy. Like,
it
very
is.
streamy,
It's very
commercial,
mainstream.
like, yeah,
It's very
mainstream.
mainstream.
Yeah.
But to me, Dalit is my actually. I would say I'm putting Whole Lotta Red first. It's self-titled, and then I go Dalit last.
I don't listen to Cardi like that. I listen to Dalit just because it's like you said, it's trendy.
It's trendy.
It's all like a Uzi in it.
Yeah, it's got
fucking
features.
Uzi.
It's got everything that you want.
Yeah, so I think that's why everybody, for the most part, that are not Cardi fans that want to listen to him, that's Dalit.
Yeah.
You gotta recommend Dalit. All right, if you're not a Cardi fan, listen to this. You gonna like it.
Like if you are trying to get into Cardi, start with Dalit. Don't start with self-titled. Definitely don't
Hold
start
on,
with Whole Lotta Red.
Hold on, Red. Evil.
You're gonna be
Hell.
like, what is this?
It's
And don't
so
start
evil.
with nothing he done dropped. I want to say at the end of 2023 or his features that came out on Carnival or type shit.
2024.
2024 is
It's
tough.
different, yeah. It's a different
2024
Cardi.
is-
It's a different version of Cardi. I'm not like this
East
year
Coast.
is the reason why I'm starting to listen to Cardi more because of his features, the people he's collabing with, Travis, Kanye, Future, all them. That's the reason why I'm starting to listen to Cardi more. But other than that, I didn't. Cardi was nowhere near my playlist. Little by little, I'm adding him in. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna give you credit. Team. I'm taking them in little by little.
Go back to Drake.
But yeah.
Kendrick, let's go. Rewind.
Oh, J. Cole's what? 7 minute?
Yeah,
What?
7 minute.
7 minute drill.
7 minute
minute drill.
7 minute drill.
I don't think it's a diss. I think it's a.
You don't think it's a diss?
I think it's a warning. I just think it's a warning shot. The diss is coming. The actual diss is coming. I think he wants Kendrick, or he actually wants Drake to say something. Drake's got to say something next, and then I think he's gonna go from there.
But do you think Drake's gonna say something? Because we already know Drake and Pusha T beef. He didn't respond after he brought up his Adonis and all that.
I think he is.
I think
But what do you think he's waiting for? You think he's waiting for the build up?
He waiting to get in contact with his ghostwriters.
Because you know Drake not gonna have them bars. Drake not the dude with the bars.
Hey.
He with the flow. He's more of a flow kind of guy. He ain't
Yeah.
gonna come with, all right, I'm gonna spit bars like Kendrick did.
Yeah.
Because Kendrick came with, all right, if you didn't, besides the whole part he said, the big three or the first person shooting mode, if you dissect his whole verse, you're not gonna know, you're not gonna understand what he said unless you sit down and like, all right, he said coffin in the beginning, this and that, and then you combine it all together.
For all your dogs getting buried.
Yeah, so like it's not like it wasn't subliminal. Like you really had to sit down and dissect it for understand Kendrick's whole diss, not just the parts that you know were like, all right, it sounded like a diss.
Yeah,
So, but I don't think Drake's gonna go that deep as like Pusha T or like a Kendrick did.
No, I'm not saying he not. I think he could, but that's what he's trying to do right now. That's why
That's
he
what he's in the studio.
That's
He's in
why
the
he
studio,
was
yeah.
funny. Yeah,
He's trying to think of something.
yeah, exactly.
He kind of sitting back, letting Cole do his thing, let him say his part,
And don't forget, the second part of that "We Don't Trust You" album
it's
comes
coming
out
out
next
soon.
week.
Yeah, so we don't know what's gonna be.
So
out
hold on, because you gotta remember, him and Future, Drake and Future got beef too now apparently.
there. Yeah.
So he's probably waiting
It's a whole
to see,
civil war. It's a
is
civil war.
Future gonna say something else on this next album?
Yeah.
What's Future gonna say? What are the features looking like? Does he have?
But I think
You know?
Future and Drake is more of a matchup than Kendrick and Drake.
I think, like you said, I think
Because-
Future and Drake's a matchup, and then
And J.
Cole
Cole
and
and
Kendrick.
Drake, yeah,
J. Cole and
Kendrick
Kendrick
on this
I
side.
think
Because Future is more like, all right, I'm gonna make good music, flowy
Yeah.
music, and then I'm gonna add some disses just to throw at you.
Yeah.
And Drake is kind of the same way. I'm gonna make some good music, but I'm gonna throw disses at you at the same time.
That's right.
So it's kind of like two different entities that are going at it to each other, but it's one side versus the other at the end of the day.
To me, it's rap versus hip hop.
Yeah, at
Hip
the
hop
end of
is
the
gonna
day,
be
yeah.
Kendrick. It's going to be Drake and Future. Rap is gonna be Cole
And Kendrick.
Yeah.
And it's rap versus hip hop.
And then you throw everybody else in 21, Travis, Cardi, whoever wants to join in the mix, kind of gets thrown in on each side of the category, wherever they fit in.
Yeah.
So it's a whole civil war. But I think this is happening, like you said, it was media.
I think
It's publicity.
bro.
It's because last year was probably the worst year of music. Can you agree? 2023 was probably the worst year of music
Everything that dropped in 2023, it was popping for what?
for that time.
A month, maybe month.
It
and a
just
half.
has no longevity. But yeah, like I was saying, 2023 was probably, can y'all agree, was one of the worst years of music. It was kind of like, all right, COVID just hit, where everybody's trying to feel where they're at, and then people were just dropping music just for that time period that wasn't gonna have longevity. Like a lot of music, like a lot of albums that dropped last year, we're not like, I'm gonna be listening to this 10 years from now. It's kind of like, all right, in the moment type of music. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, I'm a Brent Faiyaz fan, so
Yeah. And Travis and Brent are probably the only two that probably dropped an album that I was like, all right, I'm gonna be listening to this for the long run.
Larger than life. I think it was a solid album.
It was solid.
I think a lot of people are asleep on that album. I think it had to take time to grow on you, but
yeah, it's yes or no. It was a sleeper album for a little bit, but now that people are getting to listen to it, it's like, all right. It's something that you can repeat over and over and over.
I don't think there's no dispute at this point. That was a good album. Bro.
Utopia was fire. Utopia's gonna have a lot of longevity. It sounds good right now, but I feel like in five years, people will be like, they're gonna go back to it. Like, all right, this is fire. You got some good music in here.
I like Telekinesis.
Telekinesis is crazy, bro. The mixture between Travis, Future, and SZA was
a good combo.
It was like no one expected that to be one of the best combinations.
I did.
And I think that was the start of Travis and Cardi. No, Travis and Cardi having a good relationship between music. Because beforehand, I don't think they ever dropped like good music together.
They had Love Hurts, Green and Purple.
But those Green and Purple never really dropped. It was really like an underground type of unreleased song. So Cardi, I think that was the start of Cardi and Travis actually combining together.
That is true, because also Cardi scrapped the Travis Scott verse on Rockstar Made. So Travis Scott was supposed to be on Rockstar Made. He's supposed to be on
I heard that too.
Yeah. But Cardi scrapped the verse.
So I think that was like the beginning of that, and then 2024 went in, and then we got all this different type shit. Yeah. The Carnival, the other one was inside the Kanye's album.
Y'all like Vultures?
Yeah, I like Vultures.
I like Vultures too.
His damn bias. I'm a Kanye fan. I'm a diehard Travis Kanye fan.
I'm not a diehard Kanye fan, but I like Vultures. I think
it's good.
Vultures is good. I even think Donda is solid. If you go back and listen to Donda, I think Donda is pretty solid. It's not the best album he's ever dropped, but it's some songs that you can go back and be like, all right, he was actually, he was Hurricane. There's some songs that you can go back and all right, it was pretty good. Like it wasn't like the most outlandish album that he's ever dropped, like Jesus is King. The Jesus King was not it, but I think Donda, he's getting his flow back. He's getting his rhythm back.
He's going back to being Kanye.
Yeah, he's going back.
He changed his name to Ye, but he's going back.
Yeah, he's going back to Kanye.
Vultures was good.
Vultures was good. Ty Dolla Sign.
I think
Ty Dolla Sign's a good combination.
That is a good combination.
That's perfect.
No one saw that coming.
That's a good
No one saw that coming.
They even each other out, because you got Kanye coming with the lyrics, but then you got Ty Dolla Sign coming with melodies, flow.
So here's the difference that I think a lot of people don't see between Drake and Kanye. Drake is gonna collab with somebody that's popular right now, let's say Sexy Red, and then Ye is gonna collab with somebody that you don't know that is popular right now, or like you're not really thinking about, and he brings it to life like, oh, okay, that is actually a good combination.
They really complement each other.
Exactly.
Like, think about Carnival. When's the last time you heard a Rich the Kid verse?
Exactly. So he brings in people that you don't really think of, or like are kind of out of the music. Because Ty Dolla Sign, I ain't gonna lie, was falling off. Was he not? He hasn't dropped music in I don't know how many years.
I used to like that nigga back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day he was solid. Like back in the day when he was with him, 2 Chainz, all them, Waka Flocka type of era. But then like right now, like no one talks about Ty Dolla Sign right now, Before the whole Vultures and Kanye thing. So he does like to bring people into light, or back into light. Yeah. Like you said, Rich the Kid. Rich the Kid had it's probably one of his best verses that he's ever dropped ever in the history. So
to which genre rolls?
I mean,
really off the stove. Come on, man. She like to put it in her nose.
But
white toast.
That's music right now. Little by little, we're gonna be covering everything that's coming out. I want to start talking about that. I want to get into sports too. Not right now. Not this episode. We know, like I said, y'all been known. Big Houston gang. Houston gang. We just got stuff.
Watch out.
Watch your friends. Watch out, because we coming. Kansas City, Baltimore, Buffalo.
Hey, he dropping hard.
AFC. Watch out. Bengals. Come on now.
South.
Runs through AFC South is not a company. It's not even an argument.
AFC crazy.
If we won the AFC South last year and we didn't have the team that y'all expected us to have, what?
AFC South runs through Houston, Texas.
We've been on that for the last few years though. That's been a no-brainer. But AFC,
No, because we
Just last year. Just last
year.
But, let's just say 10 years. The last 10 years, it wasn't Texans. Within the last 10 years, it wasn't Texans.
No. We're not averaging shit out. We just talking about recently.
The last couple of
Recently-
years,
the last few
years,
years,
Titans.
but-
there was the Titans.
Jags was up there too.
But for us to win last year, was out of the.
That's what I'm saying.
Was out of the.
No. You're right. That's what I'm saying. Last year and this year coming up. Before that, I don't think we had one since what Deshaun was there.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah,
3 years ago.
2018.
Yeah,
Deshaun
so
Hopkins.
I
all
wouldn't
that.
say the whole decade, but like
But for the half of the decade, Texans won the South. Half the decade, we won. Yeah, you go to the stadium, you see the divisions. Yeah, we got some banners. So and that it was between everybody really. Colts, Jaguar, all of them was up and down.
I can say since Deshaun left,
We haven't been. It ain't been us.
did nothing until
The
CJ
fact that we
came.
won last year.
Till CJ
Yeah,
came.
last year.
So after Deshaun, how many years? That was what
2018.
2 years. He been going that long?
No, he started in 2018,
When he left.
2020.
So 20.
He left after
21.
Yeah,
Because we had Davis Mills for what? 1 year?
we had like a year and a half, 2 years.
So 2 years with Davis Mills.
Yeah.
Because he had Cully. Because Cully
Yeah.
was the coach.
We had Cully and then we had
Lovie Smith.
Lovie
Yeah,
Smith.
those two.
That's 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them years right there.
Regardless, look.
But now,
Yeah.
and now,
Like I said, we're not talking about sports right now. We're gonna get into it maybe next episode, maybe in the
Yeah,
future
yeah.
when football season starting to come up. We got NBA finals, playoffs coming up. Just know that CLB is real into sports, real into music,
we back.
real into culture. It don't matter. We're back. We're gonna talk about everything y'all want to hear. We're gonna talk about it.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, just stay tuned. Thank you for listening to another episode. This is episode 2 of CLB, episode 2 of many to come. Stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot of things coming. Last episode we talked about merch. I know it was a little sporadic, but we might be having merch coming soon.
Woo.
We got a promo video coming out. Soon.
Y'all ain't ready.
We have a lot of things planned out for the summer of 2024, towards the end of the year of 2024. This is gonna be a good year for us. I ain't gonna lie. We're looking to have a CLB house pretty soon. CLB apartment house.
Woo.
I don't know, depending on how things go throughout the summer. But just wait, the summer coming. The summer's gonna be special. I think it's gonna be one of the best years that we had in a while. But y'all stay tuned, and we have more to come. Deuces.
See y'all.
Bye.
Without